Sagittarius, and welcome to your What You Can't See, and if you could see it, you'd make better choices reading. I'm going to be doing some really quick readings of just some different things to help you guide your life, and so click on whatever resonates with you. If you have not seen the May 2021 reading, then go do that, because there's some releasing of trapped emotions exercise at the end that can really help you with your month. Also, there's some great messages in there. I will be doing a mid-month reading, which will probably be joined with the Gemini Mercury retrograde reading as well. We will see how that pans out. And I just want to thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for donations. Thank you for helping keep this channel alive. I really appreciate it. The growth that has happened in just the month that I have been on has been fabulously, it's just been amazing. And I just want to thank you for all of that. I couldn't do it without you, so I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to come in and visit me. Remember that if this reading does not resonate with you, it's quite okay. It just means I may not be picking up on your energy, or it might mean that it may be a good time for you to start vibrating a little bit higher so you can match the cards that you want to match. And you can go to the What Are They Thinking About You April reading, which tells you how to raise your vibration in order to match the cards. So in these short readings, I will not be doing what essential oils or crystals or releasing of trapped emotions or anything like that. That's all in the May 2021 reading. Please go back to that reading as many times as you can so that you can release as much of those emotions as possible throughout the month. Okay, let's get started. Let's figure out what's going on in the Sagittarius's world. I'm only accepting the highest and best truth for Sagittarius's highest and best good, bringing forth the most accurate answers. All right. So, I'm excited to see what's going on. I've done some great readings for the other signs. Go check out the other signs if you get a moment, because there's some really cool things happening in people's lives today. I'm not going to look at these cards while I'm passing them out, because then I start hearing things right away. And I just want to see the big picture first sometimes. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about your what signifies you in the hidden truth, what's coming up from the past, maybe your childhood, what's coming up for you in the future, the present, right now, and what is the outcome. That's what we're going to do today. And then the overall outcome or the overall thing for the reading is this. Actually, they showed me to have two cards. And the first one is planning for the future or seeing the future. And this one is a beginning, a new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles is the earth sign. So that could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And it is new beginnings and prosperity, happiness, contentment, money, gifts, all of those wonderful things. So it looks like it's going to be super cool. So whatever's hidden from you, and hidden messages do not mean that they're deceptive always. They can be deceptive. People are deceptive. They have free will. But sometimes it's things you hide from yourself. It's sometimes things that the universe hides from you, because if you were to know, then you're going to mess up the beautiful plan because you have free will that the universe has for you. So the plan still always works out. It's just how long is it going to take? And sometimes we need to just get out of the way for the plan to work out beautifully for us. So sometimes the hidden truth is just that, you're not supposed to know it just yet. Okay? So don't always think that this reading is going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to learn about like the horrible things that are hidden in my life that I shouldn't know about. Okay, so let's get started and let's see what we see. So this is you and what represents you in the hidden truth. So we have the sun upside down, and the sun upside down it's the opposite of happiness. So something is causing you to feel, and it could be subconsciously or in the unconscious, right? Something's happened, you're feeling not completely happy, or you won't let yourself go to the happiness all the way, which is interesting because you also have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is you're feeling very maybe romantic, and maybe you want new friends and being open to love, and this is somebody giving their cup of love to someone. And so I'm curious to know where this is going to go next, because there's a bit of sadness, and I'm not feeling like you're depressed because I didn't get that card. You know what I mean? It's the opposite of happiness, or not allowing yourself to be 100% happy. And it's probably because of whatever is hidden down in that subconscious that we need to maybe access. And once we figure out what that is, then we can lead you to your happiness, and you can give your cup of love to whoever it is that you want to give your love and happiness, and you want to follow your heart and follow your dreams. And you have this planning. I mean, so here's the cool thing. Like, even though we feel this little bit of a tinge, let's put it that way, a tinge of happiness, you actually, your overall reading is planning and new beginnings. So let's see where this goes. I'm curious to know where we're going to go with this. Let me go ahead and turn these all over. Okay, so the past energy, or the past thing that you need to look at, is how you see work. That's interesting. How you see work and what you believe work means to you. You know, and the belief systems about work for you, and career, and what makes you successful. I guess that's what I'm hearing. Like, what brings you in line with success? So that's really interesting. Yeah, it has to do with work, and then it also has to do with the Queen of Swords. So I'm hearing that there was someone in your life, male or female, doesn't matter. So this is what I'm hearing. There's someone in your life that you saw as being very ambitious. You saw them as being like the truth and very business oriented. They had a lot of life experience. They were strong. They took risks. They were determined. You thought they were wise. You thought they saw the big picture. You thought they were strong in adversity. And this person made you feel like if you weren't like me, you're not going to be successful. And they made you feel like their way was the only way. And if you did something or deviated from that plan or that way, that you were going to be less than. So you saw work based on this adult in your life, or this person who you thought was really successful, but you didn't really match their energy, or you didn't really resonate with them. So it always made you feel really bad about yourself. Like, oh my gosh, I'm not like the Queen of Swords. So I'm not going to be successful. And what's coming up for your life right now? You feel like you don't deserve the gifts and things that you have been given in life. You feel like because you didn't work in this way, and you didn't turn out to be this person in this way, the way this person thought you should be, and judged you and made you feel less than, then you were like, I don't deserve blessings because I didn't do it in the way that that person wanted me to. So it's like coming up in your life again. And I feel judgment. Like, I'm surprised I didn't get the judgment card, because I feel judged. I feel like somebody's pointing their finger at me, you know, and saying, you should have done it this way, and you didn't do it this way. And so you don't deserve what's going on in your life. You don't deserve that happiness, okay? And it's making you feel like you're not making good decisions. It's making you feel like, gosh, they're showing me something like feeling like lost in yourself and your decisions. That, what are they showing me? Like, no matter what I do, it's not going to be right. That's exactly what they're telling me. Like, no matter what I do, I just can't get it right. It doesn't matter how much I try. I'm just never going to get it right because I didn't do it the way that so-and-so told me to do it. That's interesting. Let's go ahead. I want to go ahead and I want to dive in a little bit deeper to this, because this seems pretty deep, Sagittarius. That judgment still haunts you today, because I know a lot of very awesome Sagittariuses, very determined. That is definitely the word. Determined Sagittariuses. Competitive in a way, and that's not bad. That's a healthy competition. but healthy in the way that they just want to be as good as they can be for themselves. So it's interesting that you feel judged by this logical person in your life. It was definitely a logical person because you have the sword, and it could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very interesting is with that as well. Let's see what we got. Okay, so I'm seeing lots of victory and success and prosperity once you get over this. It definitely is a mental conflict that you're dealing with right now. It's not real. It's mental. It's something that stems from childhood. It is definitely a belief system that needs to be explored again. And a lot of writing. You guys got to write this stuff out. You guys, if you need an apology from this person, just write it out on a piece of paper and apologize to yourself, like from that person. Like pretend like you're that person, or pretend like in the mirror that person came to you and said they were sorry. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. I would really do that work in that way, because the mental conflict is creating this unhappiness when all you want to do is bring your cup of love to someone. All you want to do is live in happiness and love. But this old energy is popping up for you again, which is making you feel like you don't deserve anything. You don't deserve love, and you can't make good decisions, and you're never going to do good in life. It's just a very judgmental energy. And there's some good oils that you can use for that. I know I wasn't going to mention any oils or anything, but they're definitely bergamot oil would be good for judgment. I'm trying to think. There's a couple of them. Geranium, rose, black pepper, forgive, pink pepper, or citronella. If you have any of those are great for judge. Oh, that's for being judgmental. Hold on. Birch, clove, ginger, and cassia is if you're feeling judged. Birch you can't really get anymore, but clove and ginger and cassia you should be able to get. So go ahead and check those out. I was hearing something else about Mother's Day, which is interesting, that I feel like these feelings came up for you around Mother's Day because maybe some of you guys, this person was either your mother or they judged you about how you celebrated Mother's Day for your mother or something like that. Like, so even though you may have had a good Mother's Day, I feel like there was some sadness in that Mother's Day, or there was some underlying deep feelings that came up for you. So something you need to kind of look at for that. But I do see that the outcome that's going to happen for you is that you're gonna manifest better. Once you can get through this judgmental energy, you're gonna have everything you want. You got the World card in manifestation. I see, bringing hope into your life. I see victory and prosperity. Once you can get over this judgmental energy that this person has, and I'm hearing the word like dictated your life with, like that person was like a dictator of your life. Once you can get over their judgmental view of you, or just of life in general, because I have a feeling they don't just judge you, they judge everyone. So once you can get over that, then your prosperity begins, and you're going to be more in the manifestation. We do have to shed this, though. You have to start shedding that judgment. You can't just pretend like it doesn't exist, because whoever had judgment over you, it was very strong, and it's holding you back on a very deep subconscious level. You can't just pretend like, oh, I've already been through that. Okay, well, it's coming up for you again, so make sure you go through it again. Because sometimes we just don't get everything out just yet, and that stuff will pop up. I mean, it's going to pop up when you're in your 80s and 90s, and you got to do it again. No big deal. Like, that's just what we do. So Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me today. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. I do like the 444 and the 111s donations and the 555s. That's all fun, you guys. Go ahead and continue all of that stuff, because that's super fun. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.